Hi, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to do a meditation for burnout. I've been questioning a lot of practices lately and a lot of things that I'm engaging in, and I'm feeling really overloaded with just kind of the world right now. So, I wanted to offer a way that we can combat burnout. So, we're going to be using the mantra Har with mindful breathing and some grounding body postures. Now we're using Har because it's a sacred mantra for release and healing. We're going to be pumping at the navel center, which helps us connect solidly to our core. Helps us ground a little bit more. It moves that energy there so that it's not stuck in the abdomen. It helps us pump it and move it throughout so we can break up some of that stagnant energy. So I put a picture in the thumbnail so you can see what I'm talking about in case the way I'm describing it isn't solid enough, which that's my concern. So that's why I've been trying to put clear pictures in the thumbnail for clarity, mostly because I can't quite get my avatar to follow every single movement that I make. So I'm hoping that the pictures in the thumbnail help a little bit more. Um, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to have our arms out to the side. So we're going to make a T with our arms extended. Now, when we first bring our arms up, the palms are gonna They're gonna face forward. We're gonna inhale the palms skyward, and then we're gonna pump the navel with Had as we rotate the palms towards the earth. So you're gonna inhale up, pump Had down. Inhale up, pump Had down. So skyward, inhale, Had as we bring the palms to face the earth. And then our eye focus is going to be at the tip of the nose. This helps us engage focus. It helps us to really bring our concentration to right here in this moment. And then the arm movement, since we are going to be moving now, it's not a big movement. You're not going to be like, we're not flapping our arms per se. We're just doing a small movement of moving the palms. So a little bit of arm movement is perfectly fine, but you just don't want to be flapping them like wings. And we're going to be doing this for 5 minutes. 11 minutes can be really intense, and I didn't want to add to the burnout. So I wanted to find a nice middle ground that I felt was a good starting point. This meditation is really helpful for burnout if you're doing it daily. So if you have a specific number of days that you like to practice your particular um, meditative program that you have, I would recommend you start with that number of days. Notice how you shift. Typically, at least with Kundalini Yoga, it's 40 days for a starting point. That's generally what I follow. Um, I do just want to clarify though that anytime you meditate, it is helpful. So you're going to see benefits. It's just something to keep in mind with meditation is it is cumulative. And I know I've said this before, it does bear repeating because it's very important to remember that meditation is very much a cumulative practice. It's very much about showing up for yourself and showing yourself that you are engaging in this because it matters and you see benefits start to grow and expand as you continue your practice. Again, that does not mean that you do not see immediate results or that you do not immediately benefit from meditation as a whole. I just wanted to weave that in that the cumulative practice does add more anchoring, it does provide more stability, that type of thing. And then for today, simply because I'm testing out my different ways of tuning in and setting boundaries for the meditative practice, I'm just going to be visualizing the space around me. So if you want to tune in with something more traditional, more official, please go ahead and just do your normal tune in. I'll just be talking about guiding others as far as how to clear the space that we'll be using. Um, okay, so go ahead and close your eyes, and then I want you to bring your palms together, hold your own hands, bring them into your lap. Inhale, exhale. Let me do that a couple more times. Just feel Your hands clasped together as you inhale and exhale nice and deep. Feel the warmth of your hands. Notice how your palms feel together, or the coolness in your fingertips if your fingertips are cold like mine. Just notice how your hands feel together. And then with your eyes still closed, I want you to rub your palms together. Bring your palms to heart center. So we're going to start pretty normally. And then what we're going to do different here is I want you to bring your palms up and out like you're clearing the space. And you can go as wide as you would like, and then just do sort of a circular motion. Bring your hands back to heart center. Rub your palms together again. Back to heart center, bring them out, nice big circle, clearing that space. Back to heart center, inhale. Exhale, rub your palms together. Inhale the palms back to heart center, bring them out, nice big circle, clear that space. Back to heart center, inhale. Exhale, rub your palms together. Back to heart center. Out to a nice big circle. And then this is the last time we'll do it. So hands back to heart center. Inhale. Rub your palms together. Bring them out to a nice big circle. Clear that space. Back to heart center. And then inhale. Exhale your hands back into your lap. Okay, and I wanted to start with something that makes me laugh. I feel kind of redundant when I do that type of clearing space, but I feel like with my burnout especially, humor and levity is part of what I need to help myself anchor. Humor is a very big part of my life. So that's why I wanted to tune in that way. Um, okay, and then just a reminder, we're focusing on the tip of the nose today to help bring that inner stillness and concentration on the here and now. Arms are out in T shape, and then initially when we start, your palms are going to face forward. You're going to inhale, palms skyward, pump at the navel, hud, as you bring the palms to face the earth. So inhale skyward, hud as you flip them to face the earth. Inhale skyward, hud as you flip them. And then I'll just continue hud. Go at your own pace. Please don't feel like you have to go faster or slower. Please find your own pace, find your own rhythm. You're welcome to follow along with my pace if that works for you, but I just don't want you to feel like that's the only pace you can go. And sorry, you'll hear my chair squeaking as I adjust. I tried to get back a little further so that my avatar would follow a little bit more closely. Okay, just set the alarm. So we'll bring our arms out, eyes focused at the tip of the nose. Inhale skyward, exhale high. Inhale skyward, exhale high. High. Okay, I've already lost my center. I feel like I need to reiterate. So when you pump at the navel, it is a very confident movement. So you're pulling in and up. Now it's not really aggressive. I don't want you to pull super hard, but it's a strong, confident pump. So start lighter till you get a feel for it, and then you can go a little bit more confidently as you move forward, as you can feel how it, or you can catch how the rhythm works for your body. Had, 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 And keep your shoulders relaxed. Don't lower your arms. You do want to keep them up. I know it gets uncomfortable. And as we chant, the breath will regulate, so please don't panic at that. And then as you're chanting Had, oh wow, your fingers went backwards. You might notice it comes out Hud, Hud, and that just means that you're hitting the upper palate correctly. It will sound like Hud as you chant. Had, 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 had. And of course, if the pumping feels uncomfortable or it feels like it's too much, just chant had, had, had. Just reciting the mantra is a perfect place to start. You can visualize had at your navel point minus the pump. That adds a little bit extra. It helps with um, regulating your abdomen so that when you do start to pump, it makes it a little bit easier. But it's a visualization that will help to still benefit from a little bit deeper if you feel like you want more than just the mantra. Had, 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 had. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Had, 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 had. Last minute, you're doing great. Had, 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 had. Last 30 seconds. Hang in there. You're doing great. Had, 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 had. Last one. Had. Inhale, bring the palms to face forward. Inhale, hold the breath, hold your luck. And slowly exhale your arms down. Go ahead and shake them out if that feels like that's what you need, or just bring them into your lap if that feels more appropriate. And just allow your breathing to return to normal. Take a few minutes to sit and be. And then with your Beautiful eyes still closed. Go ahead and bring your hands or your palms together at the heart center. Inhale, exhale. And we'll just close by saying Sat Nam. Satnam, I hope you found this meditation helpful. Let me know in the comments if there's any other style of meditation that you'd like to see or that you think would be fun to try, or any that you'd like me to mash up to see if they work. I'm more than happy to experiment with different aspects of meditation to see what works and what doesn't. So go ahead and let me know in the comments if there's anything extra that you'd like to see. I will be talking about a couple different things later in the week as far as history that we haven't heard about. Well, I hadn't heard about as far as meditation goes. And then just a couple of call outs that I wanted to make about how meditation isn't just about sanitization. It's not just about sitting still and quieting your mind. It's been used in innumerable ways throughout history. So I'll be going live to talk about those later in the week. Again, I hope you found this helpful. I'm so glad you were here and see you soon.